probably in a bit of a vulnerable spot, but just thought it's worth recording what it's like, just waiting. Was told it could take up to 2 weeks to get the results back. I felt like them saying 2 weeks was just giving them time in case anything happened to slow things down. It wouldn't normally take 2 weeks. So yesterday when I got to work, I got a phone call and I thought, yep, that makes sense. I was thinking it would probably take 1 week. But then it was the trial coordinator asking some questions about the chemo. And she said my blood pressure was something I can't remember because I don't remember blood pressures. And can I go and get my blood pressure done again? And then when I went to the chemist, it wasn't perfect. Let's see, I don't remember, so I even have to look it up. The blood pressure was 116/98, and then I had to take it 5 minutes later. It was 106/81. So I think she's like, oh, it's okay, but it wasn't within the good numbers. And I think that the other number that I had wasn't 80. So maybe they're a bit worried about it being over 80. And I just think 80 is the top. And now I'm like, should I have sent that away? Because normally blood pressure results are not something that I struggle with. And normally my blood pressure's pretty good. But if it's been high twice, I don't know what's going on. But I'm like, what if of all the things my blood pressure excludes me from the trial? Now I'm waiting. I don't know whether I want to ring up the girl and the trial coordinator and just say, should I go and get one again? Because normally it's not bad, and I did race from work there. So maybe if I went up now, but I'm not calm now anyway, because the more I think about it, the more worked up I get. And try doing it again. But yeah, I rang her and it rang out, and I just quickly hung up. Well, I didn't ring out. I rang for ages and I hung up rather than going to somebody else. And I've probably left it too late. She's probably sent it away, and who knows what it's going to be interpreted as. So, yep. It's just horrible, the waiting game. And then I'm just trying to think of all the things that, what can I do if I don't get into the trial? And then whether the trial's going to be good anyway, because it's only phase 1. So, yeah. Just not liking the waiting process right now. Okay, you're the first to know. I have just got off the phone from the trial coordinator. I'm on the trial. Whew. It was a little bit nerve-wracking there at the end of last week, and now I am just praying that it will be useful and that it will really make a difference. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm on the trial.
Oh, very good. Well done.
Yay. Today is Thursday. I'm a primary teacher. I feel like saying after that, it is a sunny and windy day. But I don't need to give you a weather report, but I'm just saying for context, today is Thursday. The little clip that you saw of me saying I'm on the trial was filmed on Monday. And I really did want to share that with you. When I got the news, I wanted to tell someone, so I picked it up, and you really did hear on that video first before I had shared it with my husband or my family. But of course I wouldn't send that out into the world before I had shared it with my husband and my family. So I've got on the trial. But before I was going to make video about it, I thought, you know how I said it's a windy day? I hope the wind isn't making this video noisy, so I have to film a new one. And I'm suspecting if you're watching this, it's because I've figured that my audience will find it forgivable. Anyway, back to the trial. I picked up the camera, I shared it with you straight away, and then I wanted to share it with friends and family. Then to make a bit more of a YouTube video, I was waiting for more information. It's Thursday. I still don't have any more information than what she told me, that I need to be there at 8 a.m. on Monday morning. At this stage, I guess that's all I'll do. I'll just turn up at Icon Marta in Brisbane at 8 a.m. on Monday and take it from there. The original plan would have been to stay down there all week. However, it is a child's birthday next week, so that's really why I wanted to get a schedule of information to work out how I can fit celebrating with him into that, but we'll work it all out. But suffice to say, the trial that I have long awaited to see if I could get onto, I am into, and please pray, please have everything crossed for me that it will be effective. So I think that's all I've got to say. I'm going to just ask though, if you're Aussie, just standing here, and I wandered down to find somewhere to film. I was going to film in front of the bougainvillea that I filmed in front of in the last video, because they looked spectacular and they're in full bloom right now, but the sun was shining, so I just wandered further down the hill. And there are bandicoots all around our house at the moment. We've seen them in our lawn, but as I go down in the areas where people don't walk as much, they have just had free access and run. And there are bandicoot, I was stepping down bandicoot holes all the time, and it's a bit scary in Australia because bandicoot holes can make me worried that they're snake holes, and you don't want to step down a big brown snake hole. So we've got a lot of the most deadliest snakes in the world in Australia. So yeah, there are just bandicoot holes everywhere. I'm going to get a quick shot of what I'm talking about, what I'm looking at right now. I just heard the school bell. That's why I was making this video, trying to get it done before the kids get home from school. So good, I don't have to do the pickup anymore because my son does it. But yeah, if you're living in Australia, do you have bandicoot holes around your house at the moment? I'm presuming a fair few locals have said that they do. And if you're not from Australia, do you know what a bandicoot is? Native Australian animal. And yeah, so let me know in the comments section. Okay, right in front of me, bandicoot hole, bandicoot hole, bandicoot hole, bandicoot hole, bandicoot hole, bandicoot hole, and you can't really tell until you walk up close that there are just bandicoot holes everywhere. One more little side note, I should say the bandicoot holes are just a pain because you walk down them, but as far as your lawn goes, it actually helps aerate the lawn. And bandicoots holes are them digging down with their long little noses to look for food, but their food that they eat are often pests for lawns, so they're actually really good to have around. The only thing that I don't like about them is that they can quite often carry ticks. And the other day, our cat Dixie had a tick. Oop, just listening for breaking gum trees there. Our cat Dixie had a tick on her eyelid, so I had to take her to the vet because there was no way I was going to get a tick off the eyelid of a cat. But the vet did it so quickly, and with her fingers, it was amazing to watch. We normally have tweezers and have to pull them out, but we've got paralysis ticks here in our area, so we have to take them seriously. So bandicoots can carry the ticks, but apart from that, they aren't really a problem. It's just annoying trying not to break your ankle on the holes. Okay, so I don't know what's happening here, but that is bigger than a normal bandicoot hole. You can see there's several holes just around it. Maybe I should ask my dad. See, you can just see. Can you see from this angle how many there are? Anyway, I need to ask my dad. He knows all stuff like this. As always, would love to share more with you, so please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like if you're excited that I've got on the trial, and thank you so much for listening. Bye.